Hello everybody! Now 2 weeks ago, Reality Check investigated the science of cheat bots, how they work, and why people use them. Namely, what weapons do developers have to battle the bots, and how much of an impact do these cheaters actually have on gamers like us. As we found out last time, cheat bots are far more likely to be encountered on an open system like a PC than on, say, a closed system like a console. This really puts all the onus for the policing of cheats and hacks on the game developers themselves. So, how do they do it? Well, I recruited malware researcher Chris Boyd once again to help.
So many different online titles now sign up to different protection services. You've got your punk busters, you've got Valve's VAC, anti-cheat. Again, even the Blizzard guys with World of Warcraft, they've got their own anti-cheat system called Warden, which in addition to looking out for kind of cheats and hacks in, say, their World of Warcraft folder, even takes that an added step of if it detects a specific kind of malware that will potentially target someone's Blizzard account, it won't let them log in.
But you know what? Looking for specific pieces of malicious code is not the only weapon developers have in their anti-bot arsenal.
They're looking at more behavior models now rather than files on a PC, because there's always going to be an arms race with regards to file. If you develop a way to combat cheatbot X, the makers of cheatbot X are going to go off, see what you've done, or try and figure out how you've done it. There's theoretically more ways that they can work out if someone's a bot, or just gold farming from the online interactions, the things they do, the places they go.
So what happens when a bot is found? Well, it kind of depends on the case, but there's been at least one occasion where things got pretty serious.
There was a famous example a couple of years back where there was a well-known World of Warcraft bot called, I think it was GliderBot. And again, it automated a lot of the in-game tasks, so people didn't have to sit there grinding for hours at a time. They could just let the bot take care of it. And Blizzard strongly objected to this, and everything went a bit legal. And the last I heard of that, the US courts had ordered this company that had created this bot to pay something like, I think it was $5-6 million US to Blizzard, which of course they objected to.
But little good objecting did them. Michael Donnelly, the owner of MDY, the company who made GliderBot, stated following the case that it was not likely that there was much that they could do. By September 2011, MMOglider.com, the official GliderBot homepage, had completely disappeared. And in fact, if you enter that address today, well, guess where you bounce to? I'd count that as a win for the anti-cheat movement. But you know, it's not always big companies who make these bots.
It's a toss-up, really. Some of them are just individuals, some of them are programmers in the bedroom looking for something to do. Others try and set up as companies and business entities. They will say that either they're objecting to poor so-called design in these online worlds where people are intentionally forced to grind to achieve something, so they're sort of helping the gamers.
So what is the overall cost then? To us as gamers, I mean. Well, mostly the victims of cheat bots are not actually people playing the games. Now sure, we might play and encounter them, and yeah, that's frustrating, but by far and away the most common sufferers are individuals actually trying to download the bots. Links are frequently scams, and often result in malware infecting the user's computer. I must say though, I do find it hard to feel much sympathy for people who get burned while trying to download cheats. That said, in massively multiplayer online games like World of Warcraft, things are a little different. Gold farming scripts, for example, can have a huge impact on the world and therefore all of the players.
There's lots of debate about whether these gold farmers positively impact the in-world economy or negatively impact. So on the one hand, you've got these guys who are creating all of this gold, which then makes people demand these high-level items that they're going to go buy with this cash. But then on the other hand, they're also grinding out all of these items, so the theoretical value of these items goes down because there's so many of them. So these gold farmers don't really impact the high-level players or the players that don't really play that much. They impact specific groups. So anybody that's new to this online environment, be it World of Warcraft or anywhere else, are probably going to have more problems buying items that are useful than someone who's been around for a while.
So let me know what you thought of our exploration into the world of cheat bots. Also, I'd love to hear from you if you've ever downloaded one, or hell, if you've ever made one. See, I'm thinking we could potentially do a part 3 in the future from the position of those people who do use cheat bots. That could be really interesting. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below or by tweeting at me at CamFrazRob. I'll see you next week.